Welcome back to the Team Women Red Carpet. We're here at the Leadership Conference. It's the 15th annual, and I'm alongside Jamie Efnor with Promotion Select, and your gold sponsor for this event. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here.
Yes, of course. It's an awesome event, and it's fun that with our sponsorship comes the 5 tickets or whatever it is, so it's fun to be able to bring others from the office that may not necessarily get the experience that a Team Women member like myself gets when I go to the luncheons and things, so it's an awesome day.
Yeah, I think that's awesome that you mentioned that, because it's true that you kind of get to share this experience with more people throughout your business. So that's great. I also want to talk about what is great about this event today. What are you experiencing so far that's made it awesome?
For sure. It's one of those things that each speaker, you feel like you leave with the golden ticket to life, whether it be something personal related, professional related, or all encompassing. And year after year, like you said, 15th annual, how do we keep finding these incredible speakers that have these wonderful messages to share that you still feel so fulfilled hearing whatever it is they have to say? And it's always so interesting, although we don't have a theme for the day, it's almost like there is a common theme amongst the speakers each time. I don't know. It's great. Everybody's fabulous.
Yeah, I think it's true, where sometimes it does feel like somehow it's still all cohesive, and you kind of have that overwhelming sense of just uplifting in the room. But I also want to touch on maybe what's something that Promotion Select and Team Women have in common. Would you say that their mission feels the same?
For sure. We have a lot of females in our office, so from that perspective, just women being in the workplace and just in places of leadership and doing awesome things, there's that overlap. And then one of our values is integrity, and I feel like the women here all lead with integrity. We all show up as we are, who we are, and we forgive and give grace where needed. Not that that's a common practice, I would say, but just everyone's just being who they are and unapologetically themselves in the best way, and then we can kind of all build off of that, and you don't feel like you have to be something you're not. You're just who you are, and everyone welcomes it.
Yeah, and I think it's always interesting, too, when you think about people maybe who are watching this video that are on the fence about deciding to come to the Leadership Conference next year. Is there anything that you'd say to them to change their mind on if they should or shouldn't come?
It's like I said, it's a welcoming group, and even if you are the only person from your organization and you may not know any of the other 649 attendees, people are so welcoming, and you'll be greeted with a smile, and there'll be people that will pull you under their wing and introduce you to others. It's just such a great organization that there aren't cliques. It's not like, oh, I don't know those people, I can't go. No, come, everyone's welcome, and I feel like Katie does a great job of instilling that. It's definitely a top-down effect, so I love it.
Well, you heard it from Jamie. Make sure you're coming here. But I think, too, when people leave the room, you're feeling that energy extend out into this common space. What do you think people need to be thinking about when they're in this common space, connecting with people? How can they make the most of this experience?
Yeah, I feel like it is the don't just show up for the speaker and leave. There's so much that can be built in between the time that there are the speakers, whether it's talking with the sponsors or just joining a random group of people and say, hey, can I introduce myself, sort of thing. So much more can come from it, and we're not just networking to try to, what business can you give me, what business can I give you, but rather who do you know that might help, who do I know that might make your world and network bigger and better. So it's kind of just a new way, a new age of networking and building off of things. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah. And I also want to talk about your business specifically. Is there any way that we can be looking to help you?
That's a great question. I feel like a referral goes a long way, but it's just kind of sharing, again, who you know. And if you hear of someone that's talking in a marketing group or an event planning and they're like, hey, we need promo, just kind of thinking, oh, I know somebody. I would just say, just remembering us. Our tagline is make it memorable. So hopefully we can make it leave a lasting, memorable impact so that you think of us for things like that. But yeah.
You certainly have. I can feel the energy coming off of you right now. Thank you so much for joining me on the red carpet.
Yes, of course. Thanks for having me.
Well, Jamie Efnor, and we'll be back with more wonderful interviews on the Team Women Red Carpet coming up next.